It is Living Room Requests. We have three very varied pieces requested by you wonderful, wonderful people.
And today is a pink theme.
It's pink theme. Starting with a song from 1911. This is for David and Sue.
Thank you so much for your many-fold requests. This is a song called Oh, You Beautiful Doll. And it's by Nat D Ayer, or Ayer, some people pronounce his name, who wrote many songs, including If You're the Only Girl in the World, which Patricia's sung hundreds of times, and we've sung tens of times together.
That's true.
In public.
Yeah, we could link some down below.
We certainly could. But this is a slightly earlier one.
Yes. Honey dear, want you near? Just turn out the light and then come over here. Nestle close up to my side. My heart's afire with love's desire. In my arms rest complete. I never thought that life could ever be so sweet till I met you some time ago. But now you know I love you so. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Let me put my arms about you. I could never live without you. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. If you ever leave me, how my heart will ache. I want to hug you, but I fear you'd break. Oh, 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 you beautiful doll. Precious prize, close your eyes. Now we're gonna visit lover's paradise. Press your lips into mine. For love is king of everything. Squeeze me, dear. I don't care. Hug me just as if it were a grizzly bear. This is how I'll go through life. No care or strife when you're my wife. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Let me put my arms about you. I could never live without you. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. If you ever leave me, how my heart will ache. I wanna hug you, but I fear you'd break. Oh, 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 you beautiful doll. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Let me put my arms around you. I could never live without you. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. If you ever leave me, how my heart will ache. I wanna hug you, but I fear you'd break. Oh, 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 you beautiful doll. I'm sorry about that. I'm sure it'll sound pretty harsh because I was holding it.
I got a lot of the sort of connecting words wrong, as one
it's
often
fine.
does in these kind
It's
of
fine. It's ragtime.
songs.
It's ragtime. It's close enough for ragtime.
One thing that I'll say about this is credit to them for writing the chorus the same each time, which was not common in 1911.
It's
You
really.
know what I mean? That was a turning point of, shall we write 6 different
Oh,
choruses?
yes. Irving Berlin was particularly bad for that.
Yeah.
Just, hell to memorize. But thank you, David and Sue, because I've never done that one before, and yet it's seminal.
It is one
work
that's sort of
the
slightly
1910s.
slightly saved. This one is called a tenor or tango banjo, which became very popular, funnily enough, around 1910 and into 1912 when the tango craze hit. This particular one is from the 1920s, called Jedson. It's very loud. I was trying to play it kind of more quiet, but of course we want loud because there were no amplifiers. I just had that.
Oh, did you? Okay.
And also, people tended to sing
As he sings, he needs it.
rather loud against ensembles, and we needed to play music for dancing in a large room of people going like this and grizzly bearing.
And no microphones. So yeah, when that was revived in the I don't know 40s, it was much lower. But to make it really sound like it's from the time, it's got to be in that original key.
So that was the 1910s. I mean, this is the 1810s.
Original.
But
ballpark.
before that, you know, people sat and listened to orchestra where they heard people singing words. Now, they often repeated those words excessively, just in case they didn't get it, or they conveyed a general mood.
Yes, you're talking about opera.
Yeah. Opera.
Opera. Shall we go? Shall we go? Shall we go? Let's go. Let's go. Shall we go? We'll all go. We'll all go. Shall we go? Shall we go? That's a friend of mine called Karina who has requested things on here, who has requested a Sting number, which we're coming up. That's her encapsulation of the opera, going to the opera, which I think is great. Now, this is one of us. Speaking of people watching, Neil, organist and epicure. He is one of our biggest. He never misses one of these, and we upload a lot. Like, there are people who used to watch a lot at the beginning.
We lost them. We lost them months ago.
They're gone. Not even his mum watches anymore. I'm wearing one of her dresses though.
She might be offended about that.
I am. No.
Maybe
apparently
she
misses. Who's going to watch them
maybe
all?
she does watch,
Who's
but she
gonna
just
watch
doesn't
them
comment to you
all?
and I on every single one.
No. Even
Right.
Paul's nan and granddad don't always watch.
Thank you,
who
Neil.
can?
So
Twice
for your
a week.
Great
Twice a
support,
week.
Here is your choice.
Neil has asked for Mio Fernando from La Favorita. This is real core mezzo opera repertoire, and I've never done it. It's very funny actually because Gaetano Donizetti was going to write.
It, yeah?
I'm going to hold it. I'm going to sort of superintend it while it sits there, just so that it's Anyway, Donizetti wrote this opera, and he was going to make it for a soprano, but the opera house where it was going to have its first performance, the director of the opera house's girlfriend was an alto, and he said no. You have to make it so that she is the main character, and altos ever since have been blessing this woman because it's a real role. Now, she is La Favorita, the favorite of the king. She is his concubine, and she falls in love with Fernando, who is this kind of, he was a monk, but he left the monk orders to go into the world, and they all said, you'll be back with a broken heart, and sure enough he is. And he goes out, falls in love with her, doesn't know she's the king's mistress, and then he is very heroic, and the king grants him anything he wants, and he says, I'll have Leonora for my bride. And then Leonora goes, oh God, this is where she says all this. Oh, it's my best wish that I could ever have is this man that I love as my husband, me as his wife. But what also a curse, because he does not know my past, and he does not know that I am that I am not the pure person that he thinks. And she basically goes through all sorts of emotions in this. The music changes, and then she finally goes into this fast bit where she says, oh, it's written in the stars that everything will go wrong, and that my misfortune shall be like a festa, a feast of misfortunes, and everything will come down, I will die, and everything will go wrong. And it's just like one of these sort of furious... It's opera. What can I say? It's opera. Fia dunque vero, o c'è teso Fernando, lo sposo dell'Onora. Tutto me dice e dubbia l'alma ancora all'inattesa gioia. Oddio, il disolar. No, mai dovessi assecrarmi fuggir, saprà in brev'ora chi sia la donna che cotanto adora. Oh, Mio Fernando, della terra il trono, a possederti avria donato il cor, ma puro l'amor mio come perdono, dannato io sa a disperato orror. Il ver fiamoto è in tuo dispregio estremo, la pena avrò me che maggior si de. Sei il giusto tuo disdegno, allor fia scemo, più migrandio, la folgor tuo su me, a se fia scemo il tuo disdegno, più mio Dio, la folgor tuo su me, a se fia scemo il tuo disdegno, più mio Dio, la folgor tuo su me. Su crudeli e chi avrisse sta scritto in cielo il mio dolor, scritto in cielo il mio dolor, su venite la festa, sparsa l'ora sia di fior, che alla tomba messa presta è coperta in negro vel, sia l'estrista fidanzato che il rigetto disperato non avrà perdono in ciel, maledetta disperata non avrai perdono in ciel, no, non avrà, maledetta disperata non avrà perdono in ciel, non avrà perdono in ciel, non avrà perdono in ciel, maledetta disperata non avrà perdono in ciel. Yeah, there was a moment when he was like, turn the page, and I'm like, I didn't get that word. So I sang nonsense. Apologies to all you Italians
That's a lot
and
of
all you
words
people
in
who
there.
know, well, it's not memorized. You know, that's the thing. For your £40 for any song or aria, you don't get memorization. That would be a bit more. How much would it be?
What do you mean? Well, it depends on the song. Because if it's like Bar Bar Black Sheep, are so different to...
God, I've never spent so long as in memorizing... You won't believe this. Simple Gifts for a Funeral when I was 21 or something like that.
Well, look,
ages.
you know, if you
Simple Gifts.
specifically want memorization,
Kept getting
then,
wrong.
you know, inquire, and all our inquiries will be dealt with. patriciahammondsongs@gmail.com, and you can make a regular request through the link, which you'll find on patriciahammond.com/request. Now is a special moment which we haven't actually encountered similarly since April 2020. And if you're watching this, it's now January 2021.
Yeah, I'm wearing Matt's mum's dress, which is very lovely.
So
in the middle of winter, because it's just so cheerful, and because these pieces are quite passionate, and I think that they're
very passionate. This here
wants me to shut
is
up.
called a Portuguese guitar portuguesa, and you know, that brings me to my 54th instrument of living room requests, and as I say, it's been some time. Would that be called 8 months? Because I basically played all the instruments that I had and all the instruments that I wanted to play here at Patricia's house and the home of living room requests. And I don't want to go asking people, can I play instruments for the sake of
rented
it?
house.
However,
I don't own it.
However, this is that one. So there you go, Portuguese guitar, and we're going to play a fado.
Yes,
music
Rog.
from Portugal, folk music
Rog
from
wanted
Portugal.
to showcase Matt's Portuguese guitar, so we are doing a
And
fado.
I'll tell you something, I would say it's folk music from Portugal, apart from the fact that it was very codified in sheet music for trained musicians to play, which they did upon record and many recitals, going back really, in fact, to the 18th century, possibly before, some would argue. But as you know, Patricia's voice and repertoire, due to the music that she enjoyed, lends itself very well to the music of the Belle Epoque. So we're actually going to do one from then, at least
about
around then.
1900 thereabouts. This copy we found in a scan from Revista da Semana, which was a Rio de Janeiro weekly newspaper. And it has printed this Fado Sentimental, and it's right there.
Okay.
And it has 9 verses. We're going to cut that down.
Thanks.
To 1, 2, 3, 4 verses, isn't it? 4 verses. Basically, singer in love at my door, don't cry that fado to me. This guitar is a lyre that vibrates to enrapture. Then it's got a verse, cantando, cantai, cantava. Singing, crying, crying, basically.
That's it,
That's a
basically.
whole verse.
And we also chose
And
this
then-
one because it typifies the genre somewhat. The typical ensemble contains 2 of these, plus a regular 6 or 7 string guitar.
There's one of him.
But you just got me.
I have to thank Sofia Borges da Cunha, friend who is in Portugal, who I asked, do you have any help with pronunciation? She sent me 4 sound files. 1, speaking it all very, very slowly. 2, speaking it more normally. 3, she sang and improvised a fado. It sounds incredible. And the 4th one, she sang and improvised another
I
fado.
love it.
More loud, and trust me, what she did much better than what I'm about to do. But this is, I suppose, a kind of a document of some sort.
No question. Well, that camera's been
See
on
if
a
the
while.
camera is gonna. Yep,
So,
it's all right.
Let's sing the song now, Patricia.
Let's do it. Fado Sentimental for Rog.
Thank you.
Cantador enamorado, a minha parte
Thank you for the accompaniment.
Only
on the
got one
auto
chord wrong, that's all.
But anyway, look, yes, I know that people play those with the what are called in the English language fado picks, but actually,
are you all sitting there going, wait a minute?
Well, somebody
Comment.
might, because they'll see in the thumbnail. Hey, let's post for a thumbnail.
Oh, let's post for thumbnail. Yes, we've got to have this in it.
But people will see that and expect that. I mean, they're not called fado picks. They predated. They played them with the banjo. It's a particular type of finger pick that hooks under the nail, but it's really
Sounds
quiet
painful.
and uncomfortable. And I hope you don't mind that I played it with a flat pick from the guitar and mandolin world. So that was Fado Portuguese. I really can't speak Portuguese, sorry, or Spanish or Italian. I can do French and German, and then I just gave up.
Sophia's an actress. She's amazing.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Definitely click subscribe if you've got this far, because it was wild otherwise. Otherwise, you can press thumbs up. We'll see you next time.
I hope.
Bye. What were we going to say? You hope what?
I hope. We'll see you next time.
See you next time, I hope. Bye-bye.